Hello, it is Thursday of the 7th week in Easter, and our reading today is out of the book of Hebrews, chapter 7, verses 18 to 28. Now, the author of the book of Hebrews notes here that there were a long line of priests under the old system, under the Levitical priesthood, and they all died. As each new priest came along, the old priests died because they were mortal, because they were limited in what they could do. Just like the law was limited in what it could do. It could not bring completion or perfection that could only come through the priest who doesn't die, Jesus. But those priests who made intercession before, what they did was good. It wasn't that the law was bad, but it couldn't be complete because they were simply mortal. They were limited. They were sinful. And you know, that's true for us today, for those who make intercession for us, even for those of us, all of us, who as royal priests make intercession. And we intercede. Not only are we priests to the world, but we intercede for each other, but we do it in a limited capacity. And we are fallen. And we will not make perfect intercession. That doesn't mean we shouldn't do what we're doing. And that doesn't mean that we're not effective in the lives of others, but it is limited because of who we are. And we should look at those who are ministering to us, whether in intercession or otherwise, acting in that priestly role for us, that they are limited. It doesn't mean that what they're doing is not worthwhile. It doesn't mean that it's not valuable, spiritually valuable for us, but it is limited because, again, we will all die. But Jesus' intercession for us is of a permanent nature and is that which we can rely on permanently and lay hold of because he doesn't die, because he is eternally that priest. And it's he who is able to save us. An interesting word here that's usually translated to the uttermost, because the word can be understood two different ways. It can be understood qualitatively, in that he saves us completely, but also in the temporal sense that he saves us forever. The interesting thing is that the word saved is in the present tense. So it's a continuing process that Jesus is doing. This is where it describes not something that will happen. For example, if you confess with your mouth the Lord Jesus and believe in your heart he's raised from the dead, you will be saved in the future tense. It's not something that I have been saved in the past tense. But here it's in the present tense, that Jesus' work is in a continual saving mode, but that he will that salvation is working in us completely and forever. That's a very encouraging thing to me. So I want to encourage you with that. Don't look at other people and be distraught in your faith, those who intercede for you in their priestly role, because their role is temporal, just like it was with the Levitical priesthood. It's a good thing, but remember that the one who is saving you completely, the one who's saving you forever, the one who's saving you to the uttermost by his intercession is Jesus. I want to encourage you with that word today, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.